At 5, it's offer review. This is going to be a special offer review. I'm actually going to go through every offer kind of an old school way. Also, that's because we have no Reddit today, which is a big relief. And this is actually a pretty good post. A lot of these issues I've talked about in the last couple of days, and they're addressing them. Firstly, there was a bug causing Abomination to become invisible and untargetable in Cosmic Crucible. The team is working to resolve the issue. That stemmed from a week ago today's Cosmic Crucible, where the Abomination on the other side just disappeared, and then I lost the match and it looked like he revived. So anyways, I sent the footage in, and I guess it's a thing. Secondly, an attempt to fix the bug causing players' screen to auto scroll did not fix the issue. A bug should be fixed when the game update coming on version 7.2, which is going to be June 21st. And that was reported yesterday in my video. And this was reported yesterday in my video. Also, not that I do any actual reporting here. I just share my experience with playing this game. I don't consider myself a reporter or a journalist or anything like that. I'm just a guy that screams trash on the internet. Thirdly, the 519 weekly blog listed the updates to the raid rewards incorrectly. Yeah, we talked about this yesterday. The rewards in the blog listed the end of season rewards are actually the rewards for completing the incursion raid at 30% or higher. And because we got our end of season raid rewards yesterday and it was just T4s. This is so alliances that work together to tackle the new raid would be rewarded for their efforts. The season-ending reward should have been listed as T4 ability materials. Rewards were correct at the launch, continue to be correct as the game shows. So basically, like the title of my video yesterday was missing rewards. Well, the blog post from from a month ago was just wrong, basically. And then lastly, there's 5 issues, and then the 4th issue is that they updated Super Scroll's passive ability to say once per turn. The ping, which is kind of like Kestrel. Like, if Kestrel pings characters when you hit somebody with defense down, if you AoE and everybody's got defense down, Kestrel doesn't ping 6 times. But similar to that with Super Scroll. But basically, if somebody does damage to the exposed character, he does an AoE attack, and it doesn't trigger more than once. And then this was a thing that I talked about and reported that I think I talked about this in 2 separate videos last week. That the very first event for the Korg month-long event, I don't know, there was a Reddit post about this where maybe 10 to 15% of the player base got the event item. And so the data must confirm that the event was overtuned. A lot of people, when the first event of the month goes south and a lot of people can't get the event item, they kind of give up on the entire event. So I think that's a mistake. So this has to do with the koozie, which is like you put a beer inside of it. It's the koozie, right? 40,000 milestone points meta item will be added to an upcoming Pride Month event. More details on the blog on Friday. It should be noted that this event has been designed to be very easy to complete every milestone. So there's 5 issues. I actually appreciate that they are getting to us on a lot of the issues that we talked about here in the community. Now I'm going to go over the offers, and this is kind of be like an old school offer review. Time heist, I did not buy any of the time heist. I do want to point out that there's an arrow right here where you can cycle through all the different ones. Level 25, 35, 50, 65, and 80. There's gold there, and there's some items that may be of value to you. I'm not going to be purchasing this. You can look that this will actually give me like 10,000 collection power. Anyways, I'm not gonna be buying that. This is a calendar. It's $100. There's a total of 6 Elite 6s in here. There's three of them there, and then there's a ton of these Dark Dimension 6 countdown orbs. So if you're pushing to get into Dark Dimension 6 early, also worth noting that these orbs, I've gotten gold out of it. Like, I feel like I've opened a bunch of these and I've sometimes got a good amount of golds. There's also Blue ISO 4 and Blue ISO 5. I don't know how much I would spend on these, but I think if you're a heavy spender, or if you're pushing towards to get into Dark Dimension 6 early, this is a way of doing it. I'm not going to be purchasing it. We've got the offers for Star-Lord Annihilation. There we go. I didn't buy any of those. And then this just drives me crazy. I'm not going to be buying this, but I just don't like that they split this up into two different parts. It's actually much better marked out on the website. So you can see that there's equal chances of getting the following 7 items. So you can get 50 king, 75, 50, 50, and then you can get a 6, 5, or a 5. Do what you got to do. It's $30. I actually need king shards, but I don't need the rest of that. So that's a little bit too pricey in my book. Multiversal Madness Harbinger. So this is one of each of the orbs. These orbs do not get a lot of the respective characters, but these were the respective Apocalypse Horseman orbs. So you got they used to sell these for pretty expensive, and I used to say that if you can get these for like $3 a piece, maybe it's reasonable. So you got 5 times 4, 20 of these orbs. That's less than $3 a piece. I think a lot of people have these characters maxed out. But if you're looking to catch up on the Horsemen, there you go. And another thing too has been asking a lot is like, what are they going to do with these Scourge legendary events? Are they going to put them in a regular rotation, or are they going to what are they going to do with them, right? Like, how are we going to get them now that these events already happen? I hope that they go into some sort of permanent legendary status. I wish there was a more clear plan. Like right now we've had this long wait for Omega Red. It'd be nice if we had better access to old legendaries in some sort of predictive way, or if they made them permanent, like I'd say after 2 years of the event has passed or something like that. Multiversal Madness, line them up. So we got Firestar right there, $14 for 25. I think this would be a better deal if it was $5 for 50 of them. Now this does have value. I mean, I don't know what this is worth to you, but some people might place this at a value of about $5. Typically they try to sell 100 of these for $10, which I think is outrageous. And then of course you've got 5 red stars, which I used to value them at $1 a piece. They're probably worth about 50 cents a piece. So I'm not going to be burning that. Again, I talked about this offer yesterday. Kind of annoying the way that they do this. It's better illustrated on the web store. Equal chances of the following 5 items: 6, 5, and 4 star. So if you're looking for Cersei and Icarus shards, there you go. They're still a very powerful team. I get a lot of use out of them. But yeah, I don't like the way that this is split up into 2 areas. It's kind of annoying. All right, talked about this offer yesterday. This is an exceptional way of getting T3 ability materials. If you need those, I do not need them. I have an abundance over 250,000. Also, this right here is probably worth about $7 in Scopely money. I think it's worth about half of that. But if you need the T3 ability materials, this is by far the best price I've ever seen them. Multiversal Madness Energy Burst. So right now, there is not any events running for campaign energy. If you wanted to buy this, which this is an okay deal, like typically if you're just buying campaign energy for $5, you would like 1,000. Well, it gives you 600, and then you figure that this right here is the equivalent of like 2 gold orbs, 500,000 gold. That's maybe worth $2, let's say. But if you wanted to purchase this on the web store and then let it sit in your inbox, it could sit in your inbox for 7 days, and maybe there'll be a campaign energy event. But I don't. They seem to alternate between campaign energy and ISO energy. But off the top of my head, I don't know if there's any coming in the immediate 1 week future. Pretty much all of these offer with event items, where you're just paying for the whale stones, to me are a little no value. I do not like any of these offers. I typically see an offer that has some sort of event currency and I just pass over them. Maybe I'm wrong in doing that, but very rarely is there any real value for just the items underneath them, and I do not like them at all. All right, Daily Fetch Interstellar Orb. So this is the Cosmo event offer. I think you're better off spending power cores, refreshing, and getting the items that way than spending $5. You'd be better off, in my opinion, to buy $5 with the power cores and then refresh the nodes rather than do that. Daily Barks Blitz. Nope. Like again, any of these event currency, and this is largely why I stopped doing offer review this way, is I hate these event currency items. I'm not buying it. I'm not paying for whale stones. It's not great. 10 silver promotion credits is not worth $3. This is anchor pricing, an Elite 5. $10 tops nowadays for an Elite 5. I feel like Red Stars and Elite you know, other than like the 7s, they're not really worth much. Even the 6s now, you can buy like 3 6s for $100. That might have some value, but the 4s and 5s, in my opinion, have little value. Again, $5 top. We're gonna move past that. You know, they're trying to sell this off at anchor pricing. Garbage, trash. There we got a Korg offer. You know, I don't think that's great. I think that would be better if it was $10, $5. There we've got Gwenpool, trash. Patriot Powerhouse, trash. Agent Venom, trash. Titania, trash. Moonstone, trash. King, trash. These are just outrageous, guys. Absolutely outrageous. The main reason people bought this is for the T3s, but then again, you're better off buying the offer for $10 that has 5,000 T3s, so this is not a value. Legacy Tube, no, that's horrible. More trash! They've tried selling $50 for 10 million, so $100 for 11 million is outrageous, and I believe on the web store you can get 12 million, 2 of them for 12 million for $100. It's trash! More trash! This is the reason why I don't do offer reviews this anymore, because it's largely trash. Now, I do think this is worth it right here. This is probably the only offer that I can get behind and recommend. 1,000 campaign energy for 7 days. So that's that ratio that I was talking about, $5 for 1,000 energy. Problem with it is that we don't really have an event running right now, and it's spread out over 7 days. So there's one offer that is maybe of value. I mean, that depends on you, but the rest of them so far have been trash. This right here is 910 for $10, which is not a great value, but there is an ISO 8 event running right now. So if you wanted to do that to get ahead on the event, there you go. I get that. More trash. And then all of this stuff is just absolutely garbage. I just like doing a review like this every day was breaking me. And so now what I typically do is I find offers that are of interest. And really the only one that's of interest to me is this one right here. So that is offer review for today. No Reddit salt for today or tomorrow. Bye for now. Campaign event is coming back in the data mine, so keep that in mind. I don't have a date on it.